CSS art rule. CSS art rule. So what is the CSS art rule? So the art rule is a statement that provides CSS with the instruction to perform or how to behave. So art rule is, it is a statement. Art rule is a statement, and it will provide the CSS. It will provide instruction to the CSS how it will be behave. So CSS art rules we have. Art rule is started with. So we can start with this @ symbol. Art rule, we can start the symbol with @. So the properties or the selectors will start with @. We call it as a CSS art rule. So we have some art rules available in the CSS. First one is @import. Next we have @charset. Next we have @font face, and we have @media, and we have @page, so we have @media, @page, and we have @keyframes. So keyframes can be used in the animation purpose, like this. So these are the available in the CSS. Not only this one, we have so many, like few of them is there, but we can't use this here. So we also use this namespace, like this. So these are the art rules available in the CSS. The first one, @import. So along this one, we also have important, explanatory important. So it indicates that it is the highest specificity among all the CSS. I'll explain this later. So coming to this import, @import is a rule. It imports another style sheet into the current style sheet. So using this import, we can import one style sheet into the another style sheet. So that we can use this import, and I'll show the example how we can import these styles inside of another style sheet. And next we have @charset. So @charset is a rule. It indicates we are setting the character set for the style sheet. So you are setting the character set for the HTML, meta UTF-8 here. The same UTF-8 we can set for the style sheet also using this @charset. Next, @font face. So it is a rule is to executively describe the font. That means you can set the font. You can use any type of font. You can download the font. You can download by offline font that we can link up using this font face. The font face, so we have syntax is there how we can write this font face. So font face will be written as, so syntax for writing this font face, just you can write @ font face, and here followed by flower brackets, and in that, so we need to write this font family. Which font family you need to use here? Font family, and in this font family we can write this open serif, open sans serif, and here we can also use src. In that src you can provide this URL. In the URL you need to provide the path here, resource path we need to follow here. That means the font name. Suppose you need to download any font name. Suppose Krilly is a font name. Krilly.tif. So like this, we need to provide this URL. So this is a downloadable font. Also, how to download the downloadable fonts, and I'll give how to link up this font face. So that is the use of this font face. And media, at the rate media, we can use this for this media queries. So directly we can write this media screen and media screen only, and we can write media. So just write here max width and followed by some pixels there, 768, like this. So like this we can write this media. So we can write the syntax for this media queries. And page also will be same. Page means it defines the dimension and it defines the orientations. Orientations means screen sizes, like laptops, like tabs, like phone, like this. So here we can use the dimensions, and we can also set this margins, and for the printing purpose we can use these pages. Keyframes. So keyframes specifies that it is an animating property. Like you can set the various points, various breakpoints using these keyframes. So during the animations we can use the keyframes. We are setting the breakpoints for elements, so that we can use for this keyframes here. And I discussed about this important. So this important indicates that it is a user defined rule. So user means we are defined the rule. So it will preceding over the author CSS. Author CSS means, so it will preceding, it will override the current CSS with the new CSS version. So using this important, and it is not recommended for it is not recommended to use in this HTML and CSS. But we are using this, obviously we are using this important. Why? Because whenever the style is not applied here, at the time you just write this important, it will be override another